do we ever like split the attorney cost with them because they're requesting it, or is that just part of?
So, you can make them pay the.
It's a great question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I have the answer.
Okay.
I had brought that issue up to Lene, and she said, oh, it's very common when you put in, you know, for a developer to put in that much infrastructure to come to an agreement. Often what you do is put it, you know, on them to have their attorney write up an agreement, blah, blah, blah. They pay for it, you guys vote on it, etc. When Stacy and I called Nick Kersey, I always feel like
No, it's okay. No, I don't mind.
he's sitting in the middle. He had said, sure, you can do it that way. However, if you want, you know, this will take me an hour or less. It'll be less than a couple $100. It'll be one and done, more than if we had them do it. So, and we kind of liked how he, you know, he said this is really a conflict resolution agreement. So Stacey and I had made the decision at that time to go with, remember, with Nick, having him do it. He felt like it was pretty simple. He had a template. He had done it before. He said this will eliminate a lot of back and forth, and give us more control, really.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, and also,
and you can have them pay it. I mean, we do that a lot in the city with any kind of agreement, a license agreement, vacating a street agreement. We agree to do the work, but they have to reimburse us for the attorney fees. But you don't have to do that.
And similarly, and to that point, the water main, the 812
right.
Oshcraft is paying the legal fees.
Right.
We're supposed to be reimbursed for that. Which also brings up a point that needs to be addressed moving forward, and that is that we don't know how, in the past, the township has handled. Quite often, developers with large projects, and you can speak better to this than I can, are required to set up escrow accounts with the municipality. Lene asked me about that. I said, well, as treasurer and being in the office, I've never heard of us doing that here. But, yeah, we do, but what does it mean? We're, you know, no one has tracked or accounted for it that I can tell. So, for example, I'm told that North Shore put money in an escrow account. So, is it in the general fund? Is it just?
Well, our escrows usually apart, and they have nothing to do with.
I know, but where's the money?
Probably sitting in an escrow account in a bank. I'm imagining.
That who put there? They would have, or?
Well, Al might be able to answer.
He's the one who told me we had them, but didn't know anything about them. I mean, that's exaggerating.
We do have. We need to look into it. Obviously, where it's kept in.
That's my point.
Yeah.
And maybe I didn't spend enough time with him, but I got the impression, and I've been discussing it with Lene, because she gave me she's saying that she wants to use escrow with all the potential medical marijuana facilities.
Probably should, yeah.
I was like, well, then we need to know what that mechanism is. Who? Yeah.
And the city Peter does it.
Okay. And that would be me.
Yeah.
But again,
maybe it's.
How's it been done before? Well, as far as I can tell from talking to the former treasurer, it wasn't.
Is that an ordinance? Do you have that in your? I mean, you may even have it
in your
ordinances.
And
maybe.
Okay.
That's how you pay Lene's fees when she's coming to a meeting for.
Or she brought that up herself.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know the mechanism, and I don't pay her. The clerk pays her.
Fees to cover the cost of the.
Agreed. It's something we need to fix.
And ask Lene for a proposal about what should we do, and she will know she's.
Yeah, good.
And then it might.
I wanted to share that with everyone, because it's like, all right, I think there's something not completely lined up here that.
Okay, and then I have what's probably a dumb question.
There's no dumb question.
I know.
There's dumb answers.
So, as you know, we're working on the phone system. We're hoping to bring someone in to train us on it. Anyway, what do we do is this in surplus funds, general fund, when we have a situation where an antiquated entire phone system dies, or the IT or, is that where that comes from? That's what I'm trying to figure out where.
That should come probably from your capital improvement
Yeah.
fund,
Okay,
and you should have a lifetime on everything when it's at the end of its useful life.
and that might be an auditor question because they,
Well, I mean, are you suggesting maybe,
no, I'm not even wishing.
okay,
No,
wondering
I'm
where it
just
comes from.
wondering.
but I can see it
I was
going
thinking
there.
about the door, you know, that all the flooding was coming in.
Yeah, the door we talked about,
Right, just those kinds of things that are really
but maybe there's not
unexpected.
enough capital improvement in the budget.
But isn't there, what about buildings and grounds?
Yeah, I wasn't sure where in here.
Right.
Just, you know, I'm doing a
But I'm just
Debbie
thinking
Downer worst
maybe
case
I would,
scenario thing.
you know,
You know,
try to keep,
Repairs and maintenance and buildings and grounds will be 4,200, which is not a lot.
No.
Equipment service.
but that's not the only place.
Capital
You
outlay.
can-
So it's again,
Right, there's
all-
another.
And Parks
Okay.
has it for like the culvert and, you know,
right, okay,
but,
and you know, the water level's rising, but that's a whole nother issue. So,
But we
yeah,
can
I just
replace the
wondered.
door, right?
You have to replace the door. I mean, that's,
well, maybe we should replace the phones.
we may have.
We're spending
to-
money now to get them
to-
programmed because no
Yes,
one knows how to
because
program
it's-
them, including the
yes.
person we're spending money on.
They're
They're
18
figuring it
years
out,
old
but it's
and
like a lot of hours.
nobody knows. Yeah.
But with landlines, is there really that much improvement? I mean,
Well, I've never encountered a voicemail system like this.
Very, yeah.
And
It should be more user-friendly. I don't know the answer to your question.
there's like 10 options too for like the whole setup.
Yes,
Is this your,
And it was
we're closed
expensive.
today? Is this your after hours today? Is this your
Yeah,
weekend today? Is this a holiday today? And everything's different based on all that.
and it's
Well,
not
that's a
PC
full-time
based
job
in any
program.
way.
I mean, I
Yeah.
found the receipt for it, and it was
Yeah.
an expensive system
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
you know, and.
Like 20,
Yeah,
maybe back
I mean,
then, but yeah.
20,000?
Wasn't it
I
about
don't know,
that?
yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah,
that
I
many
was surprised.
well, maybe.
Especially
And you
if
might
you
not
don't know
need
how to
all of
do
that
it.
equipment.
Well, yeah, and if there wasn't a phone manager, I mean.
And you do need, eventually, I think a jack in here would be nice, but, I mean, it worked to hold a
Yeah.
cell phone up to the microphone, but
Yeah.
a little more updated, but I'm just asking about
But, yeah.
where funds could come from for that. So,
Well, that's where they should be.
okay. Okay.
Anything else?
That alone for it should, no. Well, no, we're supposed to be brainstorming.
Yeah.
I don't know, anything, how's the audience doing? Do we have more
Oh, we
public
have to
comment?
ask if we're ready
What?
for public comment.
Well, if we're
If we're not, I'm sorry.
I wanna thank everyone again,
I have a public comment.
both at the table and not, thank you.
I'm gonna tell her that. Okay. Do we have any other, any other comments, anything else to report on new business, item A, 2019-2020 fiscal year budget discussion?
Not for me.
Okay. Then we will move on to public comment. Second row. Okay.
I just wanted to let you know that I think you're doing a really good job. You've made such progress that
Thank you,
I've ever been
Thank
made
you.
before. And it was not easy,
No.
but when you're done, and there was so many problems to fix, that you barely stood a chance to get this far as you have, and you're really doing a great job. And Renee and Kyle are just the start of it.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You mentioned when it's done, do you know when that approximately will be?
2020.
Any projection?
I'm projecting by November, we'll be running pretty smooth.
All right.
I think, yeah, I have a good feeling.
Yeah,
Really have.
it's given a really good feeling, and people who have asked me, you know, I know you didn't know the difference directly between Sherry and Kyle, but it's almost $30,000 a year
Yes.
difference.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
and we need to brag about that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody asks me, that's what I say, oh, they're doing so good.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments from the second row? All right, I will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved. It's my favorite one.
Oh, I'd love to support that.
Any discussion?
Oh, man.
Okay. Then I will adjourn this meeting at 3:10 PM.
Awesome. It's 10 minutes to spare for you, or for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
John, do we get to keep, can we keep these?
Absolutely.